After 65 years, the person who will accompany you until the end is not your wife nor your children. As you cross into the later stages of life, past 65 years of age, a profound truth begins to reveal itself. The companions you have shared much of your journey with, your spouse, your children, your closest family, may not always be by your side in the way you imagined. Life has its own flow, pulling people in different directions, sometimes leaving us to face our final chapters in solitude. It's not an easy truth to accept, but it is a necessary one. Understanding this now can prepare you to meet the realities of aging with grace, dignity, and resilience. Let's explore this together. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. The idealized notion of family in our later years. Many of us grew up with a comforting vision of old age, surrounded by loved ones, cared for by our children, and supported by our spouse until our last breath. While this ideal may be true for some, for many, life unfolds differently. Children grow up, move away, and become engrossed in their own families and careers. Spouses may pass on, or their health may decline alongside your own. Even the best-intentioned loved ones may find it difficult to provide the companionship or support you need during your most vulnerable times. This is not to say that family doesn't love you or care for you. It's simply a reflection of life's complexities. People are bound by their own responsibilities, challenges, and limitations. Understanding this early allows us to shift our expectations and focus on what truly matters: self-reliance and inner strength. Who will truly be there for you? If not your wife nor your children, then who will walk with you to the end of your journey? The answer is simpler than you might think. It's you. Your greatest companion in life is yourself, your body, your mind, and your spirit. These are the constants that remain with you through every twist and turn, every joy and sorrow. The quality of your later years depends on how well you nurture and care for this lifelong companion. Let's break this down into key areas: your health, your mindset, and your independence. 1. Your health, the foundation of a dignified life. As the years pass and we step into the later chapters of life, one undeniable truth becomes crystal clear. Health is the foundation upon which everything else rests. Without it, even the simplest joys, a walk through the park, a shared meal with friends, or the quiet contentment of a peaceful day, can feel out of reach. Good health is not just a gift. It is the most essential pillar of a dignified and independent life. In our younger years, health often feels like an endless resource, something we take for granted as we chase ambitions, nurture families, and navigate life's demands. But as we age, the body begins to speak to us more clearly. It reminds us of its limitations, its fragility, and its need for care. For many, these reminders come in the form of aches and pains, chronic conditions, or a slowing of the energy that once seemed boundless. These changes, while natural, require us to pay closer attention to our physical and mental well-being. To prioritize health in our later years is not just an act of self-preservation. It is an act of self-respect. It is a recognition that caring for our bodies and minds allows us to live with dignity, to retain our independence, and to continue engaging with the world around us. This care is not about striving for perfection or reclaiming the vitality of youth, but about embracing a balanced and mindful approach to life. Movement becomes a crucial ally in this journey. Whether it's a gentle walk, yoga, or stretching exercises, physical activity keeps the body mobile and the spirit energized. It is not about intensity, but consistency. A daily commitment to honoring the body's need for movement. Each step taken, each stretch held, is a declaration that we value ourselves enough to invest in our well-being. Equally important is the nourishment we provide our bodies. Food becomes more than sustenance. It is medicine. Choosing whole nutrient dense meals over processed or indulgent options is an act of love toward oneself. It's about feeding the body in a way that sustains energy, supports healing, and fosters vitality. As we age, our relationship with food must evolve to meet the body's changing needs, prioritizing what helps rather than hinders. Health is not solely physical. The mind, too, requires nurturing. In fact, mental well being often becomes the compass that guides us through the challenges of aging. Loneliness, anxiety, and depression can creep into our lives, particularly when we feel disconnected or uncertain about the future. Engaging with activities that bring joy, whether it's gardening, painting, reading, or simply spending time in nature, can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. And while solitude can be enriching, reaching out for human connection when needed can bridge the emotional gaps we sometimes feel. Preventive care is another cornerstone of maintaining health. Regular checkups and screenings can catch potential issues early, offering the best chance to address them effectively. Listening to your body, paying attention to its signals, and seeking medical advice when necessary are acts of wisdom, not weakness. These proactive measures ensure that we stay ahead of potential challenges, allowing us to face each day with confidence and readiness. Ultimately, valuing health is about recognizing its profound impact on every aspect of our lives. It is what allows us to engage with the people and activities we love. It grants us the strength to navigate our daily routines and the resilience to face life's inevitable difficulties. Most importantly, it is the key to preserving our dignity and independence, two treasures that grow more precious with time. Caring for your health is not just about extending your years, it's about enriching the quality of the time you have. It's about ensuring that you wake each day with the ability to live fully, on your terms, and with the peace of knowing you have done your best to honor the gift of life. The body may age, but the spirit within remains ageless. By nurturing the vessel that carries you through this world, you honor not only your physical self, but also the boundless essence of who you are. 2. Your mindset, finding peace within yourself. As we journey through the later stages of life, the world around us changes in ways that can be both unsettling and enlightening. Roles that once defined us may fade, ambitions that once fueled us may no longer seem urgent, and the relationships we leaned on may shift or grow distant. Yet, amidst this transformation lies an opportunity, a chance to discover a deeper, unshakable peace within ourselves. The mind is where our true power resides. It shapes how we see the world, how we interpret challenges, and how we find meaning in the ordinary moments of life. A healthy, resilient mindset is not just a luxury in old age, it is an essential tool for navigating the realities of aging with grace and strength. It is the lens through which we choose to see our past, embrace our present, and face our future. One of the most profound shifts in mindset that aging invites is the need to let go of regrets, grudges, and the weight of what could have been. The past, while a reservoir of memories and lessons, is a place we cannot change. Yet so many of us carry its burdens, replaying moments of failure, loss, or missed opportunities. This mental load can weigh us down, clouding the joy of the present and robbing us of peace. Letting go is not an act of forgetting, it is an act of forgiveness, both of others and of ourselves. It is a way of saying, I choose to free myself from the chains of yesterday so I can fully embrace today. Gratitude is another cornerstone of a peaceful mind. In our younger years, it is easy to focus on what we don't have, always striving for more: a better job, a larger home, more accomplishments. But with age comes the wisdom to see the value of what we already possess, Gratitude turns even the simplest moments into treasures. The warmth of the sun on your face, the laughter of a grandchild, or the quiet satisfaction of a task completed. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance, creating a wellspring of contentment. A peaceful mind also requires an acceptance of the natural ebb and flow of life. Change, though often unwelcome, is inevitable. Our physical abilities may decline, loved ones may move away or pass on, and the world itself may feel less familiar. Resisting these changes only deepens our pain. Instead, embracing them allows us to adapt and grow. Acceptance does not mean resignation. It means finding ways to thrive within the realities of our circumstances. Equally important is learning to embrace solitude, not as loneliness, but as a gift. When we stop fearing time alone, we uncover the richness of our inner world. Solitude becomes a space for reflection, creativity, and self discovery. It teaches us to be our own companion, to enjoy our own thoughts, and to find peace in the quiet moments of life. For those who struggle with solitude, mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling can serve as anchors, helping to calm the mind and bring focus to the present. Building a resilient mindset also involves shifting our relationship with time. As we age, the realization that time is finite can feel daunting, but it can also be liberating. When we stop focusing on how much time we have left and instead focus on how we use the time we have, life takes on new meaning. Each day becomes an opportunity, a chance to learn, to love, to create, or simply to be. Finally, a peaceful mind is one that embraces the inevitability of life's uncertainties. The future is unknown, and fear of what may come can easily overwhelm us if we let it. But worrying about what lies ahead only robs us of the present. Instead, we can cultivate trust in ourselves, the belief that whatever challenges arise, we have the strength and wisdom to face them. This trust is built through experience, through recognizing that we have overcome difficulties before and will do so again. In the end, finding peace within yourself is about reclaiming control over your inner world. While the external world may bring challenges, you have the power to choose how you respond. Your mindset is the compass that guides you, the foundation upon which you build your well being, and the key to a fulfilling life in your later years. By nurturing your mind with compassion, gratitude, and acceptance, you create a sanctuary of peace that no external force can disturb. This inner peace is not just a gift to yourself, it radiates outward, shaping how you interact with others and the world. It allows you to face life's changes not with fear, but with curiosity and grace. In cultivating a peaceful mindset, you give yourself the greatest gift of all, the ability to find joy and meaning in every moment, no matter where you are in life's journey. 3. Your independence, the key to freedom. Independence as we grow older is not merely about living alone or managing tasks on our own. It is about preserving our dignity, our sense of self-worth, and our ability to steer the course of our lives, even when circumstances shift. Independence is the cornerstone of freedom, the foundation upon which we build a life of purpose, resilience, and fulfillment in our later years. As the years pass, it's easy to feel that the world around us begins to change in ways that are beyond our control. Roles we once held, providers, caretakers, decision makers, may diminish or disappear entirely. Our physical strength may not be what it once was, and society itself often sees aging as a process of dependence, a gradual handing over of control. But true independence is not defined by external circumstances. It is rooted in how we perceive and manage our lives from within. It is a state of mind as much as it is a practical reality. Independence begins with self-reliance. This is not about rejecting help, but about maintaining the ability to meet your own needs to the best of your abilities. It is about taking ownership of your life's details, whether that's managing your finances, making decisions about your health, or finding ways to adapt to new challenges. Each act of self reliance, no matter how small, reinforces your autonomy and strengthens your confidence. Independence empowers you to make choices based on your values and priorities, not the expectations or demands of others. Financial independence, in particular, is a vital component of freedom. Money may not buy happiness, but it provides options and security. It gives you the ability to make decisions without feeling beholden to others or becoming a burden to your family. This is why planning for retirement and managing your resources wisely are acts of foresight and respect, not just for yourself, but for those you love. Living within your means, understanding your financial limits, and finding joy and simplicity are not sacrifices. They are acts of strength that protect your dignity. Physical independence is equally significant. The ability to move freely, to care for yourself, and to engage with the world on your terms is a gift worth safeguarding. Staying active, even in small ways, is an investment in this freedom. Whether it's taking a short walk, stretching, or participating in gentle exercises, every effort to maintain your mobility is a step toward preserving your independence. Adapting your home to accommodate changing physical needs, adding handrails, reducing clutter, or ensuring safety is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom and preparation. However, independence is not solely about self sufficiency, it's also about knowing when and how to ask for help. Accepting assistance when needed is not a loss of autonomy, but an affirmation of it. It is a recognition that you are in control of your choices, including the decision to seek support. Independence does not mean isolation. It means being empowered to create a life that works for you on your terms with the resources available. Perhaps the most profound aspect of independence is emotional freedom, the ability to live authentically without fear of judgment or the need for external validation. As we age, we gain the wisdom to focus on what truly matters and to let go of what doesn't. This emotional independence allows us to pursue interests that bring us joy, to speak our minds without hesitation, and to make decisions based on our inner compass rather than the opinions of others. It is the freedom to live unapologetically as ourselves. Independence also invites us to embrace the power of solitude. While human connection remains essential, the ability to find peace and contentment in your own company is a hallmark of true freedom. Solitude is not loneliness, it is an opportunity to reflect, to create, and to nurture your inner world. It allows you to explore who you are beyond the roles you've played and the expectations placed upon you. At its core, independence is about reclaiming agency over your life. It is about recognizing that while aging may bring challenges, it also brings the opportunity to shape your own narrative. It is the freedom to define what your later years will look like, to make choices that honor your values, and to live with a sense of purpose and pride. Independence is not the absence of reliance on others, it is the presence of self determination. It is the freedom to live with dignity, to make your own decisions, and to navigate life's complexities with strength and grace. In embracing your independence, you not only honor yourself, but also set an example for those around you. A reminder that aging is not an end, but a continuation of the journey, rich with possibilities and filled with the quiet power of self reliance. 4. Building meaningful connections. As the years pass, the value of meaningful connections takes on an even greater significance. These relationships, whether forged through family, friends, or community, become the threads that weave a sense of belonging and purpose into our lives. But building meaningful connections, especially in later years, requires intention, vulnerability, and a willingness to embrace the present moment. In our earlier years, connections often come easily. We meet people at work, in our neighborhoods, or through shared activities with our children. But as life progresses, the natural ebb and flow of relationships can leave our social circles feeling smaller. Friends may move away, loved ones may pass, and family members may become engrossed in their own lives. While these changes can feel isolating, they also present an opportunity to seek new and deeper connections. True connection is rooted in authenticity. It is not about filling your life with people for the sake of avoiding loneliness, but about nurturing relationships that bring joy, understanding, and mutual support. These are the connections that sustain us during difficult times and celebrate with us in moments of happiness. To create such bonds, we must first open ourselves to others, sharing our stories, listening with empathy, and engaging in shared experiences that bring us closer. Community plays a vital role in fostering these connections, whether through volunteering, participating in local clubs, or attending events. Being active in your community provides opportunities to meet people who share your values and interests. These interactions can evolve into lasting friendships that enrich your days with the laughter, camaraderie, and a sense of purpose. At the same time, strengthening existing relationships is equally important. Reach out to old friends, reconnect with family, and make an effort to be present in the lives of those who matter most. A simple phone call, a shared meal, or a handwritten note can go a long way in deepening bonds that might otherwise fade with time. Meaningful connections are not just about receiving support, they are also about giving it. Acts of kindness, offering a listening ear, sharing your wisdom, or simply being there for someone in need create a sense of reciprocity that strengthens relationships. Giving of yourself reminds others of their value while affirming your own place in their lives. Meaningful connections are the essence of a fulfilling life. They remind us that no matter our age or circumstances, we are never truly alone. Through shared experiences, mutual respect, and genuine care, these relationships bring light and warmth to our journey, making the later years some of the richest of all. 5. The role of faith and spirituality. In the quiet moments of reflection that come with aging, many of us turn inward, seeking answers to life's deeper questions. Who am I? What is my purpose? What does it all mean? Faith and spirituality, in whatever form they take, often become a profound source of comfort and guidance during this chapter of life. They provide not only a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves, but also a framework for navigating the inevitable challenges and changes that aging brings. Faith is deeply personal. For some, it is grounded in organized religion, offering a structured path of rituals, prayers, and communal worship. For others, it may take the form of a more personal spirituality, moments spent in quiet meditation, walks in nature, or simply contemplating the mysteries of existence. Regardless of its expression, faith has the power to center us, reminding us that life's uncertainties are part of a larger, meaningful design. As we grow older, spirituality often becomes less about doctrine and more about connection to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. It offers a space to reflect on our lives, to find peace in the lessons we've learned, and to embrace the unknown with trust and courage. This spiritual journey allows us to release fear and anxiety, replacing them with a sense of acceptance and gratitude. Faith also provides comfort in moments of loss and grief. Aging inevitably brings farewells to loved ones, to roles we once held, and to versions of ourselves that no longer exist. Spirituality gives us a way to honor these losses while finding hope in what remains. It reminds us that while life may change, its essence, love, connection, and meaning endures. For those who participate in faith communities, the benefits extend beyond the spiritual. Churches, temples, and other spiritual gatherings often serve as sources of social connection and support. creating a sense of belonging that can be deeply healing. These communities offer not only a place to worship, but also a network of people who understand and share your values, struggles, and joys. Faith and spirituality are about finding peace, peace within ourselves, with others, and with the world. They remind us that we are part of something vast and timeless, a legacy of humanity that transcends individual lifetimes. Embracing this perspective allows us to approach each day with a sense of wonder and humility, knowing that our lives, no matter how small they may seem, are part of a greater story. 6. Embracing the journey ahead. Aging is not an end, it is a continuation, a chapter rich with wisdom, reflection, and possibility. To embrace the journey ahead is to acknowledge that life, in all its stages, holds value and purpose. It is an opportunity to reimagine what it means to live fully, even as the world around us changes. The journey of aging invites us to let go of the expectations and pressures that may have defined earlier stages of life. Success is no longer measured by achievements or accumulation, but by the quality of our experiences and the depth of our relationships. This shift in perspective allows us to focus on what truly matters: our health, our mindset, and the connections we build with others. To embrace aging is also to accept its realities with grace. Physical abilities may change and time may feel more finite, but these truths need not diminish our sense of purpose. Instead, they can inspire us to prioritize what brings joy and meaning to our days, whether it's pursuing a passion, deepening relationships, or simply savoring the present moment. Aging offers a chance to live with greater intention. Reflection becomes a powerful tool in this process. Looking back on our lives, we can find gratitude for the experiences that shaped us, forgiveness for the mistakes we made, and pride in the resilience that brought us to where we are today. These reflections remind us that every chapter of life, no matter how challenging, has contributed to the person we've become. Equally important is maintaining a sense of curiosity and openness. The journey ahead is not just about looking back, it is about moving forward, embracing the unknown with courage and excitement. There are always new experiences to be had, new people to meet, and new lessons to learn. By staying open to these possibilities, we keep our spirits alive and our hearts young. Finally, embracing the journey means finding peace with the passage of time. Life's fleeting nature can feel bittersweet, but it is also what makes it precious. Each moment, no matter how small, becomes an opportunity to connect, to create, and to love. By focusing on the present, we honor the time we have, making it meaningful not just for ourselves, but for those whose lives we touch. To embrace the journey ahead is to live fully, with courage, gratitude, and an unwavering commitment to finding beauty in every stage of life. It is a declaration that aging is not a diminishment, but a celebration, a chance to leave a legacy of wisdom, kindness, and love that will endure long after we are gone. The grace of growing older. As the years accumulate and the seasons of life change, we come to realize that aging is not merely a process of growing old. It is a profound journey of growth, transformation, and discovery. It is a time to honor the paths we've walked, the lessons we've learned, and the relationships that have shaped us. But more than anything, it is an opportunity to embrace what truly matters: the richness of meaningful connections, the strength of our inner peace, and the courage to face the unknown with grace. The later stages of life are not defined by what we have lost, but by what we have gained. The wisdom to prioritize what is important, clarity to let go of what no longer serves us, and the capacity to savor the small but beautiful moments that make life extraordinary. It is a time to deepen our faith in ourselves, in others, and in the mysteries of existence. It is a chapter not of retreat, but of renewal, a chance to live with intention, to love without reservation, and to leave behind a legacy of kindness and authenticity. Aging invites us to reconcile with life's impermanence, to accept its fleeting nature not with fear, but with appreciation. Each day becomes a gift, each connection a treasure, and each moment a canvas for creating meaning. We begin to see that the true wealth of life lies not in material possessions or accolades, but in the relationships we nurture, the inner peace we cultivate, and the wisdom we pass on. As we embrace this final act of our journey, let us do so with courage and an open heart. Let us be gentle with ourselves, forgiving of our pasts, and optimistic about what lies ahead. Let us continue to dream, to laugh, and to find joy in the ordinary. Let us face the inevitable with dignity, knowing that we have lived fully and authentically. In the end, life is not measured by its length, but by its depth. It is not the number of years we live that defines us, but the love we give, the lessons we learn, and the way we touch the lives of others. Growing older is not the closing of a door, but the opening of a window to new perspectives, deeper connections, and the quiet strength that comes from knowing we have made our journey worthwhile. And so, as we walk forward into the unknown, let us do so with gratitude for the past, peace in the present, and hope for the future. Let us embrace the beauty of aging as a testament to the lives we've lived and the lives we continue to inspire. In this, we find not just an end, but a beginning, a legacy of grace, love, and resilience that endures beyond time. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life on your own terms.